Hi everyone. To start off in our session number 6, I'm going to go through the rubric for the assignment that is due at the end of this particular session. So the paper that you will be doing is the management issue paper, and what you need to do is identify an issue in the current nursing management field. You need to summarize the research about that particular subject matter, and what you need to do is have at least 3 scholarly references in addition to your textbooks. So dive into the literature and see what is encompassed regarding the issue that you have identified. And remember that references should not be more than 7 years of age, and usually they should be less than 5 years of age to accommodate for all the changes that are occurring in healthcare. And this paper needs to be about 1,000 words in length, but don't exceed 2,000 words. So be very clear and concise with your writing as you're looking at the particular issue that you've identified. In addition, you need to be sure to include at least one of the standards from the Nursing Administration Scope and Standards of Practice that relates to or provides guidance for your chosen issue. So keep all of those things in mind as you're composing your paper. And what I would suggest is that you include specific headings within your paper to help guide your thought processes, and chunk out different components of that given issue, whether it would be personnel related issues, regulatory issues. Though you want to have your heading so it provides structure to how you're putting your paper together. So you're going to, of course, start out with the introduction, and you're going to provide an overview of your chosen issue, and also include a clear purpose statement for the paper. What do you seek to explain in your paper, and what are the goals? And it should be to include some of that regulatory guidance as far as the Nursing Administration Scope and Standards of Practice, and looking at the literature surrounding your chosen issue. And of course, all the components that need to be completed in your paper are listed on the rubric, and I would suggest using the rubric as a checklist to make sure that you've included absolutely everything that you need to in your paper. This is what I will be using to grade your papers, so it provides some guidance to you. And as always, make sure that you follow APA format, and this is a formal paper, so we don't need to use first person in this paper. And make sure that your word choice and your sentence structure is good, and that the paper flows well. If you have any questions as far as how to proceed with the paper or deciding the issue that are between issues, let me know. And let's go ahead and do the overview of the session. As we look at our discussion question number 6, it's very similar to the structure that we've done before. So we'll be looking at the case studies. So please choose one of the case studies on the pages that are listed and indicate which case study you choose and the questions that you selected. You need to select 3 questions from the case study that you choose. And of course, you're going to be posing questions to your classmates, and the questions that you've been triggering has really expanded our discussion board, so thank you for doing that. And I want to continue to encourage you to really seek out information about topics that interest you. I want this to be a meaningful experience for you. And just give us a real quick update on how things are going with your group project as well. Okay, as we're in the session content, this time in our session number 6, we're going to be covering chapters 10 and 12. The PowerPoints are listed here if you don't want the guided lecture information, but the guided lectures are also here as well for your convenience. And then there's some valuable information that will help you as far as looking at healthcare and there's a brief included here, and also looking at HCAHPS and a study as well. So as we're looking at the remainder of the content, of course we have a video clip, and then there's some pertinent web links that will help you. And of course, here's the assignment link for your management issue paper that we covered the rubric earlier in the screencast. And of course, the link to the discussion question as well. So if you need anything, have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I will look forward to our discussions. Take care now.